Welcome or welcome back to my stream. This would be my 11th stream that I'm filming on this channel. To say that I'm proud of myself would be an understatement. 10 streams beforehand, before I even streamed the first video I uploaded, the first live, I didn't think I could do it. I didn't think I could push the button. I didn't see myself doing it. For those of you who do not know, I was literally sitting behind the camera for 2 hours contemplating whether I should push that button or not. And even times previously before that, there were so many times where I just wouldn't push the button. I'd set everything up. I'd get ready to start speaking behind the camera, and then I'd just not do it. Or I'd compromise by wearing a mask and shit like that, just to hide myself because of the fear of judgment and fear of how other people may perceive me. But in life, focusing on other individuals who don't want to constructive criticize you, but just criticize you and bring you down, are not worth your energy, are not worth dealing with, are not worth focusing on. So I've learned to look past that and not let the fear of judgment or the fear of others judging me bring me down or make me feel less than. And it's a skill. It's a skill. It's really hard to look past these thoughts, these feelings, but that's all they are. They're just feelings. They're just emotions. They're not logic based. Just because you don't feel like going to the gym doesn't mean if you go to the gym, you won't be happy, or you'll regret it. Like, you won't regret the fact that you went to the gym. You'll actually be happy about the fact that you went, and you'll feel achieved. So it's just a matter of being based in logic and ignoring certain emotions that don't need your attention, and that will just hinder your growth. If you keep listening to these things that hold you back, that protect you, and that's what it is. It's your brain just trying to protect you. If you keep listening to that, you're only going to be a shell of yourself by the end of it. Do you know what I mean? You're not gonna you haven't given yourself a chance to experience things and reach your full potential because you're scared. Hello, OB. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. How are you? Thank you for joining my stream. Well, yeah, confidence. Confidence is so important. It's something that if it wasn't built into you, if it wasn't fed into you or nurtured into you by your parents, it's something that you actively have to work on nurturing into yourself, because otherwise you're just going to pass that on to your kids, and then your kids are going to pass that on to their kids, and it's just going to become a generational thing. Mhm, mhm. There was this quote that I saw earlier on. I actually have it written down, and it goes like, when you're first starting off, they'll ignore you. When you're in the middle of it, they'll laugh at you. And when you reach the top, they'll hate you or love you. It just depends. The reason why I think they'll hate you is because they're jealous. Maybe they tried pursuing the same thing that you did and they failed, and they're shocked and surprised at the fact that you're actually doing it. You're doing bits. You're hitting numbers they never hit. They could never hit. They never saw. They could only imagine. And they hate that you're doing better than them. So it's a projection thing. It all stems from insecurity. And the reason why I think they love you is because people respect the hustle, people respect the grind. Hello FC, how you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. People will love you because they respect the hustle, they respect the grind, and it's one of them things where you can't shit on someone who's working hard. You can't shit on someone who's paying the bills, someone who's sacrificing an arm and a leg just to keep themselves afloat. That's respectable. See, I thought that quote was very interesting. Yeah, no matter what you do in life, there'll be people who will love you, there'll be people who will hate you, there'll be people who are indifferent, you know? And if you base your life on trying to impress certain people, changing who you are at the core just to impress people, that's doing you injustice. Because, right, you'll cater to one group and then, boom, you realize this group doesn't like you because you're not doing this thing. So now you start doing all these things and you're just putting your energy into just trying to find what impresses people instead of just being authentically yourself. That's just that's just a recipe for disaster. It's a recipe to losing yourself and to losing sight of who you're meant to be in life. If you impress one group, another group is going to be livid at the fact that you're doing what you're doing, but the other group admires what you're doing. And if you change that, the other group is going to be livid at the fact that you changed that, and then this group's happy now, and it's just like no one can be happy, bro. So if you be your authentic self, you're yourself anyways. The same formula still applies. The same thing is still gonna happen. There's still gonna be people who will see you and be like, man, fuck this fella. There's gonna be people who will be like, man, I fucking love this guy. And there's gonna be people who are indifferent. So if you're your authentic self, you're not exerting extra energy to find what works because you're just yourself, and you'll attract like-minded people regardless because you're yourself. You know what I mean? It's that simple. You're not exerting energy trying to impress people. You're not wasting your time. So, yeah. CR7 GOAT. CR7 is the GOAT. You right. How you doing? So it's one of them things where no matter where you are at in life, someone will always have something to say. And it's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. And those who do not, those who talk about others aren't go-getters because they're busy focusing on other people. But those who do. And they're the go-getters. They're the ones who are going to win in life because they're solely focusing in the energy all into themselves instead of scattering it around. Scattering it around avenues that don't give back. So yeah, let them keep talking, let them keep wasting their energy. But the main thing, most importantly, is that you are doing what you are meant to be doing in this life, and you're building. You're putting brick on brick, building a strong foundation so you can build on that foundation. I love Messi more than Ronaldo. Ooh, nice, brother. Nice. Unfortunately for Messi, didn't win the World Cup this year. It's because he ain't got it anymore. He's getting old. But yeah, overthinking is something everyone flipping does. It's it's human nature to overthink. You know, bullshit after bullshit after bullshit are just scattering in people's heads. But if you can understand that, if you can understand you're experiencing these bullshit thoughts, you're ahead. You have an unfair advantage over people who don't understand that it's a normal thing to overthink. Because people who don't understand that identify with the thoughts that they're thinking. And if you identify with your thoughts are so volatile. So if you identify with your thoughts, you are whatever you're thinking in that moment. So you're volatile, you don't even know who you are. And yeah. Oh, what was that quote again? Is it something is the thief of joy? But I don't know if it's judgment. Judgment is a thief of joy, something like that. So if you're judging yourself, you're overthinking all that shit, you're gonna lose yourself. You're gonna lose joy. You're gonna lose your direction in life because you're grappling with nerves instead of staying grounded and having a core identity apart from your thoughts. Do 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 do. Yes, sir. Welcome to my stream. Thank you for joining. You are appreciated. Another thing that actually caught my mind earlier on was a quote that I saw. And this quote goes, some days you'll set new PRs. Some days, some days you'll set new PRs. Some days you'll just pick up the way. Some days you'll lap the competition. Some days you'll just walk the track. Some days you'll break new grounds. Some days you'll hold down the fort. Some days you'll give it 100%. And some days you'll do whatever you can. The days you just, there'll be days where you just go up and they count. Don't forget that. So, say you're in the gym, you're working out. You, for some reason, don't feel like going that day. On those days where you don't feel like going, you're probably better off just going and half-assing it, because you half-assing it is better than not going at all. You half-assing it is better than thinking, ruminating in your thoughts and just, you know, not not chasing your goals, not chasing your dreams, you know. All that counts, all that is building on each other. It's brick after brick, layer after layer. You're building the foundations. Like you can half-ice it, but it's still reps at the end of the day. Hey, welcome back, Evan. Hello. How are you all doing? God, it's so hot. It's so hot. Ireland, this place is getting hot, bro. Don't know what to do. Ain't got no air conditioning or nothing. So I'm just cooking a light, bro. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I might keep it short today. I might keep it short today. Mm, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm great. I'm just extremely, extremely hot. I'm gonna go watch a man movie later. I don't. I don't really like watching movies. I don't like doing these little leisure books, leisure things, and all that. But I was convinced. My mate convinced me to go, so I was like, you know what? I'll go. I'll go watch this movie. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's a Spider-Man movie apparently. But yeah, we see what happens. But yeah, have you been taking care of yourself? I hope you've been taking care of yourself, feeding into your soul and mind. Drive me crazy. Drive me crazy. Ooh. She said, yeah, I guess it's one of those days where there's not much for me to say. There's not much, but I will be back later, sometime later today, maybe. If not later today, tomorrow. It is extremely hot. I don't know why, but yeah, I hope you all take care of yourself.